Kunishige Rokuhira, you dog, you knocked up a princess? The low-life swordsmith? Really? Fellas, this goes to show you if you follow your purpose and become the best at what you do, anything's possible. On that note, it completely flew over my head in the last chapter that the dude with the ugliest bandana known to mankind referred to Shiba as the Soga clan's guardian. So now we have a royal family that's been established since what? The golden age of sorcery? Where is this clan today? Are they the highest respected clan within the sorcerer world? And out of pure curiosity, I wonder if they have a special sorcery technique that can only be inherited, like Iso with the Sazanami clan. I know I'm not the only one who's curious about what Chihiro's inherent curse technique would be. If you're new or a returning viewer to my channel, thank you for stopping by. Please go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe for more content, and drop your thoughts in the comments below. I appreciate y'all. Previously on Kagurabachi, chapter 113 kicks off the Seitei War arc, where it is revealed that a mysterious island and rare mineral appeared within days of each other 20 years from the story's timeline. 2 years after that, we meet a young Shiba infiltrating a criminal Gunner syndicate to retrieve a piece of this stolen rare mineral and return it to the government. But the government's research has hit a dead end, so Shiba disobeys orders and decides to show it to Kunishige. After reading this chapter, 114, titled Kunishige Rokuhira, my initial thoughts were, okay, I know last week's chapter was heavy with the dialogue, but I blinked while reading this chapter and it was over, and writes on a new character reveal that I have been anticipating. It's refreshing getting this level of detail in a flashback. The only time I've seen it done this well is in One Piece. This Seitei War arc makes for a great cooldown period because we all know it's just been from chapter 1 till now, just nuts to butts, fast pacing, no breaks, all gas type of momentum. In this chapter, we are better acquainted with Kunishige, who should be about 22 here, just 4 years older than Chihiro's current age in the story. And if you're wondering if Kunishige has always been this goofy, whimsical guy, well, yeah, nothing's changed across all these years. In fact, he gives off stereotypical shonen protagonist energy, right down to thinking with his stomach. And hell, I can get behind him if the story actually revolved around him. Bro is just good vibes. Let's break down the chapter a bit more now. Looking at how Kunishige became a swordsmith, it's safe to say that Chihiro had it easy. Kunishige was going through it, just like how our mothers grab the closest thing next to them to throw at us when we piss them off. Kunishige's mentors would do the same thing to him. But think about it, all the tools at a blacksmith's disposal are made of metal, and they could range from being heavy, blunt, sharp, or burning hot. Imagine the constant fear of a hammer being thrown at your head at any moment. But hey, at least he'll be good at dodgeball, right?
If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. What?
This level of discipline was engraved in him to the point where he's damn near working himself to death, even forgetting to eat and passing out from starvation. It's beginning to look like the Rokuhira name did not have a history of swordsmithing from generation to generation, and we don't know of any rumors of a Rokuhira clan that expertises in weapon dealing. Kunishige probably just came across a now hiring sign and thought, this looks pretty cool. Little did he know that he had gifted eyes. Where Kunishige shines is his in-depth analysis and understanding of minerals. Look at the way his eyes glow when faced with this unidentified and rare ore. It's not explicitly clarified whether it took a team of top scientists 2 years of research to come to the same conclusion that Kunishige figured out in mere seconds, but Mashiro was absolutely shocked. And Shiba was proudly wearing that "I told you so" grin. Now, Kunishige is broke as a joke, so I'm assuming he's just in it for the love of the game, cause Japan is a sword-centered society, so realistically, this man is a hot commodity and he should be getting paid. By the way, I can confirm this tweet is spot on. Look at this. Most accurate depiction of a single man's fridge I've ever seen in manga. Personally, that's me for real. I be eating out way more than I should. I know for damn sure 10% of my income goes straight to the Raising Canes down the street from me. Of the 2,000 swordsmiths operating in Japan, the state recognizes only 3 of them to be living national treasures. What's the criteria, you ask? Only meeting Japan's standards of reaching the highest level of excellence. The only thing I didn't really cover about Kunishige is his interest in the Soga clan's princess, Chiaki, prior to this moment. Now, how could this nobody swordsmith speak of Princess Chiaki in such a familiar, informal way? Shiba refers to the princess by her title, while Kunishige calls her by her first name. Now, this is a big deal in Japanese culture. Another thing I noticed was his facial expression here softening up as if he's reminiscing fond memories with her. But he has a crush, and Shiba is not afraid to exploit that. You want to see Chiaki, don't you? That's a dirty trick, Shiba. On another note, Mashiro and Shiba's buddy cop relationship reminds me of the movie Training Day. Mashiro is this idealistic, rule-following rookie who questions Shiba's unorthodox approaches, while Shiba is the laid-back, senior maverick who is willing to break the rules to achieve a practical result based on his instincts. Okay, it's time to talk about this Chad. Subaru Urita, swordsmith by trade, sushi chef by calling. And if that sounds familiar to you, then look no further than Kill Bill's Hattori Hanzo, a retired master swordsmith renowned for the quality of his katanas. And guess this, current occupation, runs a sushi bar. Hokuzono has great taste in movies. You can tell forging blades is just a hobby for Subaru. He doesn't even recognize himself as a national treasure. Just look at his official introduction title. His pronouns are sushi/chef. Standout panel of this chapter has to go to the cover page. Are we seeing Mashiro's sorcery technique? Do those rings represent sound detection, or is it repulsion? I can't tell. But I can confirm that Mashiro is second strongest in the verse. Do y'all see that? He sliced through the panel. The only other character able to do that is Akamura Soga. Yo, what happened to this living legend by the name of Shuji Mashiro? With his sword forged by Kunishige himself, I'm convinced Mashiro could have soloed the war against Shikoku. Start putting respect on his name. Okay, I need to end this video because the more I see the panel of Shiba eating yakisoba, the hungrier I get. So let's get fired up. Stay as sharp as these blades. I'm out.